Yo, yo, yo! Hi, guys. So, it's ridiculously hot today. It is so ridiculously hot today. I think it got up to like 28, 29 degrees at some point. So, you'll have to forgive me for playing in a vest because I am just too damn hot. But yeah, I'll play a little bit just to keep us going for this first couple of minutes. And then we'll get into the first song. Looks like we've got a few people here already anyway. So yeah, welcome back to the stream. For anybody who is already here that hasn't seen me before, because I did a new stream, well I did another stream last night on the Assembly Point live stream with Matt Dunwell. So yeah, if there's anybody new that's hopped over from that stream, welcome to my stream. I've got 5 songs for you tonight, so we're going to try rattle through them relatively quickly, but I'm going to answer some questions and stuff at the same time, so we'll rock on with the first one, and yeah, hopefully within a few minutes we'll have some people asking questions and stuff. Do feel free to ask anything that you want. I'm pretty open about stuff, so just yeah, get them in the comments, and after I've finished this first song, I'll hopefully have some questions to answer. So here we go. You probably recognize this one, so I'm just gonna play it. Ironic, this song, especially with today's weather. Sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. This time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. I know. And you leave your thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She goes away. Hi guys. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. 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 There we go. So yeah, that one was a little bit ironic with the weather tonight, but I really wanted to play that. That's a dude. Sorry, I'll interrupt that brief explanation there. Dude, that's Mark. So hi, Mark. Thanks for tuning in, man. Oh, cool. There's already a couple of people that I don't recognize, which is great. I'm presuming you guys came over from the live stream yesterday on Assembly Point, so thank you very much if you have. That's wicked. Yeah, I've got one question already actually, so I'm just gonna skip over the explanation of Ain't No Sunshine because I just like the song. I just think it's wicked, so I thought I'd do a cover of it. So the first question is, what's the significance of Broadmellow? So Broadmellow is the first title. Is the title of my first EP, and essentially it's a nickname from my brothers. And cut a very long story short, it's because I'm kind of a broad guy and I'm pretty mellow too. So that's where Broadmellow comes from. There is a first name as well, which is Jigbad, which is kind of like a sort of a musical kind of I don't know. The relevance there is musical. Basically, you do a jig to music that a bard would play. So my full nickname from my brothers is Jigbad Broadmellow. They have their own ones as well, but I'll leave them a mystery for now. So yeah, Broadmellow is it just seemed fitting for my first EP because it was my first EP. So why not title it with something relative to me? So yeah, that's the first question down, which is cool. Michael Davies there, he's saying he's come from the Assembly Point stream. That's great. So thank you very much for coming over, mate. Really appreciate you tuning in. So yeah, that's wicked. How's everybody else's day going? It's like I said at the start of the stream, it's been absolutely scorching today. Yeah, I've got you, Michael Cope, as well. I saw a few comments from you yesterday. Thank you very much for tuning in. That's wicked of you. Yeah, the weather, it's a killer today. I've been on my hands and knees in the mud doing gardening for about 7 or 8 hours, and I had to have a bath as soon as I got home because I was mucky as hell. I had a proper, like, it looked like a tan line on my wrist where my tattoo is here, and it looked, yeah, sweaty. I was mucky. Looked like a tan line, but it was just all dirt. So I'm quite happy to be clean now, feeling fresh. Got the first song down, and I'm gonna move on to the next one. So yeah, let me know how you're doing, guys. The next song that we're gonna do is, once I find the lyrics, they have escaped me. Yeah, next song I'm gonna do is Gravity by John Mayer. John Mayer's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. It's similar to Maroon 5. Any of you who tuned into my stream, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I was doing a cover of a Maroon 5 song. I think it was Through With You that I chose to do. And yeah, that seemed to go down really, really well. Unfortunately, that week I wasn't playing guitar because I'd worked my hands a little bit too hard in the gardening that day. So, fortunately, you'll be able to hear me do some more Maroon 5 soon because my hands are gaining some strength. That's great. My mum's tuned in again. There she is. We are listening too. That's great. And thank you very much, Michael. He said he's discovered me via Assembly Point, but you stayed because I'm great, which is a very kind comment. So thank you very much for that, mate. Right. Let's get started with this next one. Okay, here we go. Gravity wants to bring me down. Oh, I'll never know what makes this man, with all the love that his heart can stand, dream of ways to throw it all away. Gravity working against me. Gravity wants to bring me down. Oh, twice as much and twice as good, but can't sustain like one half could. It's wanting more, it's gonna send me to my knees. Twice as much ain't twice as good, and can't sustain like one half could. It's wanting more, it's gonna send me to my knees. Oh, gravity, stay the hell away from me. Gravity is taking the better man than me. How can that be? Just keep me where the light is. 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 Keep me where the light is. Keep me where the light is. Just keep me where the light is. Just keep me where the light is. There we go. So yeah, that one's I love John Mayer. Honestly, he's one of the coolest guitarists. I really want to at some point try to do a cover of his song Neon, but it's like one of the hardest guitar parts to learn and to sing along with at the same time. I have a few songs where I do my fingerstyle stuff at the same time as singing. There's one towards the end of this stream tonight, which I'd said I was going to do on the Assembly Point stream yesterday. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to that one at the end. Another one of the ones which I do with my fingerstyle technique as well is Everything's Gonna Be Alright by Bob Marley. That's also a pretty cool song. I did that one on one of my previous streams. I think it was maybe 3 weeks ago. So if you want to go back and look at any of my other streams, they're on this channel. And yeah, I hope you enjoy them. I'm working on more. So yeah, we'll see. Danny just said there he didn't recognise that song, but he enjoyed it. So I'm glad you enjoyed that one, mate. If you haven't heard of John Mayer before, then please do check him out. He's very bluesy. So if you like sort of blues rock and pop and that sort of stuff, yeah, he's pretty cool. So he's more of an electric guitarist, really. But like I say, Neon is a wicked acoustic song. And he does do the actual recorded version is with an electric guitar, but when he did, I think it was live in Seattle. He did it on acoustic, literally just him and the guitar, and like you didn't miss the band at all. It was great. So yeah, definitely check that one out. I think it'll be really, really cool. So yeah, let's have a look at another song. I think we'll do the one that I surprised my parents with last night. This was Fields of Gold by Eva Cassidy. For those of you who joined the stream last night, this will be a bit of a repeat, but I've got a little bit of a middle section that I left out yesterday by accident, so I'm going to include it tonight and hopefully it scans. And Danny's just put there, didn't John Mayer write a song for Fall Out Boy? I don't know if he did. He might have done. You might have to Google that one, Danny. I'm not entirely sure. So let me know if he has, because that would be cool. I want to know which song that is. So yeah. Cool. So we're in tune. You'll probably notice that a lot of the covers that I play with the capo quite high up on the fretboards. I don't know how many of you guys play guitar, but I'm a baritone singer, which means that's cool. Michael Cope has just put there he doesn't mind hearing the Eva Cassidy song again, so that's great. But yeah, for the guitarists in the room, I play a lot of my covers quite high up on the neck because of the register that I sing in. I have quite a deep voice, as you can probably tell. So what I tend to do is I'll bring the capo way high up the neck here, because essentially the octave of the open string is the 12th fret. And so what I do is I bring the song up almost an entire octave so that I can sing the octave below, if that makes sense. So if this song was in E, which would be right down here, I'm actually playing it in, I think it could be C. Oh no, it's B. So I'm playing it in B, which just helps massively with my vocal range. So that's why I'm playing so high up on the neck, but I hope it still sounds cool anyway. So yeah, this is Fields of Gold by Eva Cassidy. You'll remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in the fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her head came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in the fields of gold. I never made promises like these. I knew that I have broken, but I swear in the days still left, we will walk in the fields of gold. We will walk in the fields of gold. Ah, no. some that I have broken. I promise in the days still left, we will walk in the fields of gold. We will walk in the fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down, and we walked in the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley, and you can tell the sun in his jealous sky, we will walk in the fields of gold. We will walk in the fields of gold. We will walk in the fields of gold. Thank you very much. A really nice comment there from Michael Davies this time. He says, I love this song and I could listen to you sing it all day long. Such a beautiful, understated version. Thank you very, very much, Michael. That's a really kind comment, mate. So thank you. Yeah. So there was a middle section in that I missed out of yesterday. That was the... So, yeah. I just kind of came up with it the other day. It was a nice little variation on the middle section. The I never made promises like these. I just thought it would sound really, really nice with an instrumental section there. So, my mum said there as well, loved it then and loved it more tonight. Thank you very much, Mum. Appreciate that. So yeah, I've got a couple more still to go. I've got to retune my guitar, so I might as well do that whilst I'm talking. But yeah, I can't get over how hot it's been today. Absolutely crazy. I was on my hands and knees earlier on, digging through someone's garden, getting a load of weeds up, and absolutely sweating cobs. I think that was my breaking point today. It's one of them, like, some people can work in heat, and I like to think that I can, but I run quite hot-blooded anyway. So when it's like this and it's almost 30 degrees, I do kind of struggle a little bit. But I think most people would anyway, so... So there's Leah. You have to forgive me if I pronounce your name, if I pronounce your surname wrong. Leah Foise, is it? Foise? She says she's listening, which is great. I presume that's someone that you know, Danny, if you're saying something like that. Was that who was wanting to comment last week and she was too scared to? It must be. I don't know, but we'll see. Michael's put as well, it's been too hot today, it's killed me off. Yeah, definitely. So I'm quite glad to be back home and inside. Like I said, I had a bath as soon as I got back, washed all the dirt and grime off, had a coffee, chilled out for a little bit, did a little bit of practice before I came online, and here I am. Gonna make my tea afterwards. We've got fish tonight, which should be quite nice. So yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, Michael there, he's put, so hot, that's why abroad they start early and have a siesta in the heat in the midday sun. I think we need that right now in this country. That would be great. I mean, most people are still working from home anyway, so I guess they have the ability to get a bit of respite inside, but for people like me who are working outside all day long, You know, I was out from about 9 a.m. this morning right through until 5:30. And you can probably see on the camera there, I don't know if you can, my t-shirt tan's getting even better. So it's one of them. You work with what you've got. So yeah. Right. I'm going to try. Some people might recognize this one. It was quite popular. God, maybe like, I'm going to say 6 years ago, but it's probably longer than that. I reckon it could be 8 years ago. I don't know. But it's a song by a guy called Jose Gonzalez, called Heartbeats. And it was a particular favourite of Jess's. Jess's my partner, she's my fiance. And yeah, I thought she would quite like it. So I learnt it for her. You'll probably recognise it when you start hearing it. So if you do, then enjoy. If you haven't heard it before, then still enjoy. Michael Cope there again saying he's just had barbecued sea bass. Sea bass is one of my favourite fish at the moment. Excuse me. Yeah, pan fry it, skin side down, 6 minutes. A little bit of salt and pepper, flip it over. Maybe a little bit of lemon juice in the pan, another couple of minutes. Bang on. Oh, my brother's online as well. That's great. So Mike's just put, we all love it when you use your musical magical powers to bend our minds. Odin says, ah, which I think means bravo, sir. Odin's my my newest nephew and Mike's brand new son with his wife Carla. And I couldn't be happier for those guys. He's been looking forward to that moment for a very long time. So congratulations to Mike and Carla for their little boy. I can't wait to meet him in person. Yeah, I've seen plenty of pictures and a couple of videos here and there, but it's not quite the same as meeting him in person. So yeah, we need to get that organised soon. Right, okay, so let's see how far we get through this one. Ooh. Let's do that again.
One night to be confused, one night to speed up truth. One had our promise made, 4 hands and then away. All under influence, we had divine sense to know what to say. Mind is a razor blade. To call hands above, to lean on, wouldn't be good enough for me, no. One night of magic rush, the start a simple touch. One night to push and scream, and then relief. 10 days of perfect tunes, the colors red and blue. We had our promise made, we were in love. To call from hands above, to lean on, wouldn't be good enough for me, no. To call from hands above, to lean on, wouldn't be good enough. And you knew the hand of the devil, and you kept us awake with wolf's teeth, sharing different heartbeats in one night. To call for hands above, to lean on, wouldn't be good enough for me, no. above to lean on wouldn't be good enough for me.
Ta-da! There you go. That's quite a quick one, actually. I didn't realise how quick that one was. It's funny, like when you're performing it live, sometimes it feels like tracks go on forever. But yeah, that one's quite quick. I hope it was good. So yeah, I've got one more for you, but I'd like to answer a few questions if possible. So if anybody has anything they want to ask, now would be a great time to do it. Yeah, it's one of them. I never know how many people who are watching are musicians. Obviously, I know there's a few friends who have tuned in tonight, a few family members as well, which is great. So I know that some of the people are musical, which is cool. But yeah, some of the new people, so like Michael Davies and Michael Cope. I don't know if you guys play guitar or any other instruments yourselves. But yeah, if you do and you have any questions about techniques or anything like that, then please feel free to put them forward. My brother Mike with the new son, my new nephew, we played a lot of guitar together whilst I was writing Broadmillow. Funnily enough, a lot of the songs on that EP, I have to admit were sort of co-written by Mike and myself. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a buzz coming through. I'm not sure why. I think we're good. I'll keep going. Is it this? Yeah, it's that. Hang on. There we go. Apologies for that little click there. I had a cable still plugged in. Hopefully that hasn't been buzzing along throughout the whole stream. But yeah. So yeah, Mike was a key writing partner on Broadmillow. I'm not playing any tracks from Broadmillow tonight. I'm just doing covers. But next week I'll play a couple more tracks from that. I've been rehearsing like mad on more of my fingerstyle stuff because some of the tracks I haven't played for quite a while, so I've had to kind of get them back under my fingers again. And I've only really wanted to play them when I know I'm fully happy with my performance. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and in some of these songs, I confess I make mistakes here and there, but I mean, hopefully you guys still enjoy listening to it. And I don't know, most people don't even notice the mistakes. It's just me being a self-critic. So Michael there, I've got one from each, which is great. So Michael Cope, he said, yeah, play classical guitar, making another one for myself at the moment. So you make guitars. That's quite cool. That's something that I've always wanted to have a go at doing. Sorry, I'll get around to your question in a minute, Michael Davis. Yeah, so I've always wanted to have a go at making my own guitar. It's like I love working with wood alongside being a composer and performer and a gardener as well, and all sorts of other things. I'm quite handy with saws and drills and all sorts of other tools. I love doing a bit of DIY. So I've always fancied having a go at making my own guitar. I even came close at one point when me and my best mate Will were kids. We made a template and everything for the body, but it never came to pass, unfortunately. So if I can find the template somewhere, I'll maybe dig that out sometime soon and have a go at making my own guitar. So there was a couple of other ones there. Michael Davies, he's put, where have you performed and what are your favourite and least favourite venues? So I've performed actually quite a lot around the country. As a solo artist, I've performed anywhere between York and I think it was Leicester was my furthest one down south. And to be honest, most of those performances were sort of pubs and bars and clubs, but predominantly weddings in recent years. So it's usually places like stately homes and I don't know, there was one where it was like they had a sort of festival theme, so I was playing in a teepee, which was quite nice. So yeah, I've performed various different places. With my previous band, we played all around the country, and played quite a few gigs down south. We played a couple of festivals in York and Hull, We played at the City Hall in Hull, supporting a Beautiful South cover band called the Beautiful Couch. That was quite cool. And then same band, we supported the Hoosiers. For those of you that can't remember the Hoosiers, they were the one that did Goodbye Mr. A, that song. And we also supported Ash at another festival. So we've supported a couple of big names in the past. So yeah, that's a little bit of background on where and when I've performed. What was the other ones? So Michael Davis, what are the essential qualities that make a good musician? That's an interesting question. I'd say persistence. You've got to put the practice in for sure. I know that's quite a cop-out answer. A lot of people do just say, you know, practice, 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 but it's so true. You know, I make sure that I'm practicing for probably at least, you know, 3 or 4 hours each week, and I'll always practice for, you know, a short while before I come online as well, just to warm up. So yeah, practice is key, and try write your own music. You know, if you have the wherewithal, you know, and the knowledge and the experience to write your own music, definitely, you know, have a go. In the beginning, you know, it's always useful to learn other people's songs, and in that respect, you'll get your head around chords and scales and stuff like that. You know, you have to get some rudiments down first. But I think as well as all of this, it's personability. You need to be able to, you know, you have to be able to represent yourself in your music, and that's, you know, that's what I've tried to do through my fingerstyle music. I write for myself. That's one of the things that makes a really good musician. You know, you write for yourself unapologetically, and you know, if you're not happy with your own music, why would you put it out there anyway? So definitely, you know, practice for a start off, persistence, try to be original, try to be true to yourself, and yeah, in the beginning, learn other people's songs, but use what you learn from those musicians and their songs as tools to write your own music and develop yourself as a musician. You know, find your own voice, basically. Don't try and be someone else, try and be you. And before I get any more prophetic, I'll move on to another one, because I'm running out of time and I've still got one more song to play. So let's have a look. There you go. If you had the chance to do it all over again, would you still make the same choice? That's an interesting one. I'd definitely still choose guitar, because I love it so much. It's such a versatile instrument. What choices would I make differently? I don't know. My band, I couldn't have lived without my bands during uni. I think it would have been cool to start up my metal band a little bit earlier, because that kind of came into play a little bit later in my university life, and by the time we'd all graduated, it kind of became very difficult to uphold a band again, and you know, that's part of the reason why Feeds disbanded in the end, because it was that difficult for us all to get together. So yeah, I would definitely do it all over again, but I'd push certain aspects of my music a little bit harder than others. Not the ones that I did any less. I think just the projects that I really wanted to come to fruition that never did, I would have put more effort into those, for sure. So yeah, that's that. Let's have a look. I'm going to play this last song in a second, because I know I've been chatting for about 10 minutes. Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice of Michael Davis there, who put, "Congratulations, Mike Prowse, on your Mini-Man." That's cool. And so Mike's put, "Hey Ya" as a fave if your instrument is up for it, and the guitar. I guess by instrument you mean my voice. It's not the last song that I've got planned for tonight, but we'll see what time it is. If I can rattle off a couple of songs quickly before we're done, then I'll do that. And let's have a look. Might put, "Also, we need to collab on a track I'd like to write with you," which is cool, because it's been a little while since we've written some music together, so I'd definitely be up for that, man. Mark put, "Where is Duke?" Duke is my dog. He's downstairs at the moment, currently asleep, or I left him asleep at the start of this stream. He might be up and about at the moment. I might bring him in at the end of the stream just to say hi quickly. Let's have a look. Mike put, it's my second, wanted a Chet Atkins Gibson and couldn't afford one quite a few years ago. Solid body, so made one myself. Fair play. If you can't afford the guitar that you want, make it. It's a good shout, man. Okay, one last question quickly. Sounds like you had lots of fun. Do you prefer large arena type venues or small intimate gigs? For a band scenario, definitely large arena type venues, if that was a possibility. I guess the biggest venue that we played was City Hall in Hull, which was, I think that was a 2,000 seater venue or something like that. So there was quite a lot of people there. And yeah, for a band scenario, perfect. For my own acoustic stuff, definitely more intimate gigs, and ones where people are actually listening to what you're doing. I hate playing pub gigs where, you know, there's a few lads in the background cheering on the football or whatever it is, and they're not really paying attention. They're just necking pints as quickly as they can, and you know, hoping that their team's going to score another goal. So yeah, definitely, you know, quiet little small intimate venues are great for my acoustic stuff. The kind of ones where you've got candles on the tables and people kind of really, you know, they hone in on what it is that you're playing, because some of my music is very intricate, and so when it comes to really getting across what I'm trying to play, it helps when people are just quiet in the room and they're listening properly. So yeah, having to fight with a crowd is definitely not good for solo stuff, and you know, nobody's ever 100% quiet in an arena. So and I don't know. I don't know if my music would carry in an arena. Maybe it would. We'll have to wait and see. One day it might happen. So there we go. Right, so I need to tune my guitar real quick. There we go. Quickest tune ever. Right, so this song is the one that I mentioned on my live stream yesterday, that I've been wanting to do for tonight. You have to forgive me whilst I just find the lyrics. It's called Under the Same Sun, by a guy called Ben Howard. A couple of the guys on the stream last night recommended that I do another Ben Howard song. I think it was called Black Flies. So I'm going to have a go at doing that one sometime soon. What have they put there? So that's Michael Davies. He put, we heard your acoustic track last night, which was great, by the way. So thank you very much. And then Michael also put, you'll do well in Selby Town Hall for your acoustic stuff. Small intimate venue and people listen. Will make you nervous with being so intimate though. The great thing about having played guitar for about 20 plus years is that I very rarely get butterflies anymore. The only people that get butterflies in front of is my family. So, and that's just because I want to make them proud. Yeah, when it comes to playing in front of a room full of people that I don't know, I very rarely get butterflies anymore. So, yeah, it's just one of them things. So here we go. Let's try and get through this one. So yeah, Ben Howard, Under the Same Sun. Under the same sun.
under the same sun. My yearn ought to turn these things around, and I learn from you. Make these plans with you around, dear. With you around, dear. Will you be there when the day is done? Will you be there here under the same sun? Under the same sun. Will you be there when the day is done? Will you be there under the same sun? Under the same sun. Under the same sun. Is done under the same sun, under the same sun.
There we go. Slight variation on the original there, but hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. And I've actually remembered to put my guitar stand on the right side of the desk today, which is great. So managed to put that down. So just a couple more comments that I've seen there. Michael Davies, thank you very much again, man. Nice sound, beautiful vocals, gorgeous tone, and playing off the hook. Oh yeah, that's a comment if I've ever seen one. So thank you very much for that, man. Cool, right. Let's see. What time are we on? 52. Go on then. I'll let me retune for a second, and we'll get Hey R out here as well. I don't mind doing one more. If you guys don't mind me doing one more, I'll do one more. I'll have to retune again though. Where was I? So yeah, once again, guys, thank you very much for anybody who's come over from the Assembly Point stream. I really appreciate you guys coming over. This is a regular stream. I do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. It's a relatively new thing for me, but I think I'm about maybe 7 or 8 streams in. The stream I was on Assembly Point last night was, I think it was stream number 86, so Matt is well ahead of me on the stream front. But I mean, you can't knock the guy. He's great at what he does, and if you're interested in going over to his channel, it's called Assembly Point. He's also releasing some new music soon as well. On Instagram, it's marked as Solo Choir. That's so and then low, so not so as a needle pulling thread or whatever it is. SOLOW Choir, Solo Choir. And yeah, he's well worth a listen. Matt's a great musician, and I can't thank him enough for getting me on the live stream bandwagon. It's changed my life a little bit, but definitely for the better, so that's good. Michael Davies there, thank you for the wonderful singing. Not a problem, man. I will try and not destroy my voice playing this, because it gets pretty high towards the end. But yeah, I hope you guys like it anyway. So this is my last song tonight, guys. This is Hey Ya. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Baby, don't mess around, because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Can't stand to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for Mom and Dad for sticking two together, 'cause we don't know how. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, you think you've got it, and oh, you think you've got it. Got it, just don't get it till there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together. Separate's always better when there's feelings involved. But they say that nothing is forever. Oh, then what makes, and what makes, and what makes love the exception? So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why? We're so in denial when we know we're not happy. Said what's cooler than being cool? Alright, 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 alright now, ladies. We're gonna bring it down in just a few seconds here. Don't make me bring it down for nothing. I wanna see you all in your own baddest behavior. Let me some sugar. I am your leader, said shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, na 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 na. Hey, yeah. Oh, hey, hey, yeah. No, 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 no. Hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. No, 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 no. Hey, yeah. Oh, hey, hey, yeah. No, 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 no. Hey, yeah.
There we go. So that one was for you, Mike. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. It's been wicked. Michael Davies, I could listen to your dulcet tones for hours. Bloody brilliant. Thank you very much, man. My mum's piped up there as well. Good one to finish on. Loved it. Oh, that was Dad. So thank you very much, Dad. And I think that must be Mum. I love this one, Sam. It really suits your voice range and tonality. So that's amazing. Thank you very much for all the awesome comments tonight, guys. I really, really appreciate everybody being here. I'll be live again next Wednesday, so make sure to tune in. I'll be posting stuff on my socials about when it's going to be. Well, you know what it's going to be, 8 p.m. on Wednesday. But I'll be posting up the reminder post, I guess, on Instagram. It'll be on my Facebook as well. I'll put my banners up real quick for anybody who has missed out on those. So there's my Instagram, which is @sam.prowse.music. My Facebook page, which is Broadmellow Music, as explained earlier in this stream. And my Bandcamp page there as well, samprowse.bandcamp.com. If you want to hear any of my solo music, that's a great place to listen to it. I've got some of it on YouTube. You can view it on this YouTube channel. I'm going to be working on getting the rest of it up online. I have some music on Amazon Music and iTunes and Spotify as well. So if you Google my name or search in the relevant streaming platforms, you'll be able to find my music there. But yeah, samprowse.bandcamp.com is where you can find most of my music, where you can purchase it, and you can stream most of it for free there anyway. So if you want to just have a listen, feel free to go ahead and jump on the site. If you want to download it, that's a great place to do it from, and it really, really helps me out. So check those out. And last but not least, I'll just pop up my PayPal link as well. Again, this is a great way to support musicians who have been affected by Corona. None of us can really get out to venues and such at the moment, so a lot of us have turned to live streaming, like myself, and it's a great way to support us. So if you're so inclined, please do follow that link, and you can make a donation and support me and my music. So thank you very much to anybody who does that. Yeah, so take care of yourselves. Keep yourself hydrated in the heat, because it's nasty out there at the moment. But yeah, keep yourself hydrated, get some sun cream on, and yeah, look after yourselves. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'll sign off for now. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Much love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, just quickly as well, Mike's just put there, we recorded Odin listening to it for you. So cute. Good luck with all your endeavours on the Soch. Stay safe and amazing. Thanks, man. Right. Peace, guys. Have a good evening.